Hello guys, a very good evening and a very warm welcome to the super cool, super awesome and absolutely amazing series for grade 8 exclusively started called The Curious Minds. Yes guys, my name is Pritesh, I'm your host, your dost and a proud educator from Embibe, welcoming you to this amazing series, the Dhamakedar, Farratedar and Mazdar series started only and only for grade 8 every day from evening 5:30 to 6 every day, Monday to Friday. I see you live from 5:30 to 6 with such mind-boggling and amazing information of biology in this new series called The Curious Minds. Hi Parul, very good evening, welcome to the channel. Do not forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up. Do share this video with your friends and school WhatsApp groups and subscribe to the channel because it's absolutely free, just like free is our Embibe page where you get test, assignment, study material, question, solution, explanation to solution, books, reference books, NCRTs, any grade, any board, any subject, any language, absolutely free of cost on the Embibe page as well as the Embibe app, freely available on Google Store and Apple Store. Also guys, हमारे साथ जुड़िए टेलीग्राम पर इस QR कोड को स्कैन करके, क्योंकि जब मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा तभी तो सुर बने हमारा। तो हमारे साथ टेलीग्राम पे जुड़िए, यहाँ पर आपको मिलेंगे आपके क्लासेस के पीडीएफ्स, आपको मिलेंगे चैनल पर होने वाले ग्रुप वीडियोस के अपडेट और बहुत कुछ। तो टेलीग्राम पर भी हमारे साथ जुड़िए। एंड आपको एक एडिशनल इंफॉर्मेशन देता हूं कि 1 फरवरी से मैंने एक्सक्लूसिवली ग्रेड 8 के लिए ये एक नई सीरीज स्टार्ट की है, जिस सीरीज का नाम है क्यूरियस माइंड्स, जहां पर मैं आ रहा हूं हर रोज 5:30 to 6 आपके लिए बायोलॉजी के कुछ मार्वलस, माइंड ब्लोइंग, माइंड ब्लास्टिंग कॉन्सेप्ट्स को लेकर। एंड आज हम बात करने वाले हैं ह्यूमन ब्रेन की। ह्यूमन ब्रेन के कुछ ऐसे विजुअल्स आपको यहां पर दिखाई देंगे जो मैंने भी आज तक कभी नहीं देखे, और मैं दूंगा आपको एक ऐसा मौका जहां पर आप खुद जाकर ह्यूमन ब्रेन को अपने हाथ में ले सकते हैं, ह्यूमन ब्रेन के साथ खेल सकते हैं। सिर्फ ह्यूमन ब्रेन नहीं, आप टच कर सकते हैं लिवर, किडनी, पैनक्रियाज, आप टच कर सकते हैं ह्यूमन लंग्स और बहुत सारे ह्यूमन ऑर्गन्स खुद अपने हाथों से। तो इफ यू वांट टू नो दैट इंफॉर्मेशन, स्टे ट्यून्ड। नाउ वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द ह्यूमन ब्रेन। तो यहां पर हम बात करेंगे फोर ब्रेन, मिड ब्रेन एंड हाइंड ब्रेन की। शुरू करते हैं फोर ब्रेन से। सो ब्रेन सर्जरी की जब बात की जाती है, द फर्स्ट एविडेंस ऑफ सर्जरी डेट्स बैक टू अराउंड 3000 BC एंड रिमेंबर, योर ब्रेन डज नॉट फील पेन। अगर आप ह्यूमन ब्रेन को पोक करेंगे, ह्यूमन ब्रेन को काटेंगे, कुछ भी करेंगे, ह्यूमन ब्रेन को कोई पेन फील नहीं होता। डू यू नो दैट ह्यूमन ब्रेन इज एज सॉफ्ट एज बटर, यू कैन जस्ट कट इट विथ अ बटर नाइफ, इतना सॉफ्ट होता है ह्यूमन ब्रेन। एक्चुअली ह्यूमन ब्रेन एक लिक्विड फॉर्म में है। यस, इट इज अ वेरी 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 डेंस लिक्विड, दैट इज व्हाट द ह्यूमन ब्रेन इज। ठीक है, तो ये देखिए यहां पर आपको दिखेगा ह्यूमन ब्रेन की सर्जरी। तो यहाँ पे ब्रेन में से कुछ ट्यूमर्स निकाले जा रहे हैं, ब्रेन को साफ किया जा रहा है। तो ह्यूमन ब्रेन की पहली सर्जरी इट डेट्स बैक टू 3000 BC। तो हमारा ये जो ह्यूमन ब्रेन है, इसके 3 हिस्से हैं। पहला हिस्सा है सबसे बड़ा फोर ब्रेन, जिसमें हमारे पास सेरिब्रम, पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड, हाइपोथैलेमस, थाइलेमस, मिड ब्रेन एंड हाइंड ब्रेन। लेट्स टॉक अबाउट ईच ऑफ दीज पार्ट्स इन डिटेल। वी बिगिन विद टॉकिंग अबाउट द फोर ब्रेन। तो हमारे ब्रेन का जो पूरा ऊपर का हिस्सा है जो हमें दिखाई देता है, उसको हम बोलते हैं फोर ब्रेन। It is divided into cerebrum, thalamus, hypothalamus and pituitary. यहाँ पर है आपका hypothalamus जो कंट्रोल करता है आपके बॉडी का टेम्परेचर। The temperature of the body is controlled by the hypothalamus. This is your P-shaped gland called the pituitary gland, to whom we also called as the master endocrine gland, because pituitary gland is responsible to control all the other endocrine glands of the body. Pituitary gland secretes the growth hormone which is responsible for the growth of the body. Hi DIY blogger, your Grishma. Hi Grishma Ritu, very good evening, welcome to the session. I also know somebody by the name Grishma. Pituitary gland secretes the growth hormone which is responsible for the growth of your body. It is also called as the master endocrine gland. Hypothalamus और pituitary gland के पीछे आपको मिलेगा thalamus, and ये पूरे सेक्शन ये पूरे, ये जो आपको ब्लू, ग्रीन, पिंक, वायलेट, ये पूरे सेक्शन को बोला जाता है सेरिब्रम. It is divided into two hemispheres which are connected to each other by the corpus callosum. They are connected to each other by a band of network called as the corpus callosum. The weight of the human brain is somewhere around 1.4 kgs. But do you know, क्या आप लोगों को पता है कि human brain is floating? Human brain रखा नहीं हुआ हमारे skull में. The skull, the cranium or the brain box, it is the bony structure which is protecting the brain. But the brain is not kept on it. It is floating in water. And that is why you cannot feel the weight of the brain. I'll tell you. ये मेरे पास पेन है, स्टाइलस, जिसका वेट होगा अप्रोक्सीमेटली से 80 to 90 ग्राम्स. अगर मैंने ये 80 to 90 ग्राम्स का पेन भी मेरे सर पर रखा, आई कैन फील देयर इज समथिंग ऑन माई हेड. मुझे कुछ तो फील हो रहा है कि मेरे ब्रेन पे कुछ तो रखा है, मेरे हेड पे कुछ तो रखा गया है. लेकिन 1.4 kg 1.4 kg का ब्रेन जब आपके अंदर है, आपको उसका वेट फील नहीं होता. क्यों? बिकॉज इट इज फ्लोटिंग. It is floating in a fluid called as the cerebrospinal fluid. Cerebrospinal fluid, and this is called as the buoyant force. The buoyant force is because of which we do not feel the weight of the brain and the brain is floating. The cerebrum is the largest part of the brain. All your feelings, your hunger, thirst, anger, your way of processing words, your receiving voice, your speech area, all of that is focused on different regions of your cerebrum. तो ये जो आपका cerebrum है, यहाँ पर different areas है. Broca's area. Hi Pranjali Bagul. You've got the Broca's area, you've got the speech area, you've got hearing area, anger area, thirst area, you know, your pleasure, pain, sadness, happiness, all of that is felt in the cerebrum, which is the largest part of your brain. फिर हम बात करते हैं thalamus की. All the sensory information except smell and relays it to the cerebrum. So what the thalamus does, जो आपने बोला कि thalamus, DIY ब्लॉगर ने बोला thalamus is egg shape. So thalamus क्या करता है, वो सारी information को लेकर cerebrum को देता है. The brain sends signals via the thalamus for any voluntary movement. For any kind of voluntary movement, the cerebrum gives the information through this thalamus. So this is thalamus, this is your hypothalamus, and this is your pituitary. ठीक है? Thalamus, hypothalamus, pituitary, this is your corpus callosum. Here you have got the ventricles of the brain through which the cerebrospinal fluid is drained off. ठीक है? और फिर हम बात करते हैं आपके hypothalamus की. Below the thalamus regulates the heart rate, contraction of the bladder, maintains body temperature, induces sleep, regulates emotion, control center for hunger, controls the pituitary gland. तो आपके इमोशंस को वो कंट्रोल करता है. आपको नींद हाइपोथैलेमस की वजह से आती है. आपके हार्ट रेट को, आपके यूरिनरी ब्लैडर के कॉन्ट्रैक्शन को हाइपोथैलेमस कंट्रोल करता है. आपकी हंगर को भी हाइपोथैलेमस कंट्रोल करता है. सो इट इज बेसिकली द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट. इवन आपके पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड को भी हाइपोथैलेमस कंट्रोल करता है. डू यू नो देयर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड एज द हिप्पोकैम्पस इन द ब्रेन? Do you know there is something called as the hippocampus in the brain? क्या आपको पता है कि आपके ब्रेन में एक हिस्सा होता है जिसका नाम है the hippocampus? And इस हिप्पोकैम्पस का काम है सारी मेमोरी को स्टोर करना. It stores all your memory. It stores all your memory. It stores the memory. And in problems like Alzheimer's, you know there is something called as Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson's. These all are mental problems. So Alzheimer's में ये hippocampus जो एक आपके brain का region है, it actually starts shrinking. And because the hippocampus starts shrinking, the person starts losing memory. Alzheimer's में what happens? Alzheimer's में first the person starts forgetting addresses. Then it starts forgetting people. Then it starts forgetting who that person is. Alzheimer's, may hippocampus start shrinking in size. Guys, this information nobody is going to tell you. And because this is a series called Curious Minds of your grade 8, that's why I'm telling you all this information. So Alzheimer's में hippocampus का size कम होने लगता है and the person starts forgetting. There is no reversing of Alzheimer's. But you know, problems like Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, dementia, you cannot do anything. You cannot say कि मुझे कभी life में Alzheimer's होगा ही नहीं या मुझे कभी life में dementia होगा ही नहीं. The only way is you can try to keep your brain as healthy as possible by remaining stress free, by doing exercises that enhance your brain activity, that is playing chess, solving jigsaw puzzles. These are the activities that keep your brain healthy. ठीक है? Moving on, we talk about a very interesting question. Identify the parts of the forebrain by dragging the labels to the brain. So we have to put the correct labels on the correct parts. ठीक है? So if I am writing them as A, B, C and D, and if I am writing them as your A, B, C, D, please tell me the answers. Hi Ashi, please tell me the answers in the chat. You can tell me the answer by A, or you can write as A, B or A, C or A, D, है ना? Then B, A, B, B, ऐसे करके मुझे answers दे दीजिए please. Tell me the answer in the chat. Quick, very quick, chaliye, I'll give you 1 minute. Quick, very quick, tell me the answers. Ashi Daljit, Ashi Daljit, Pranjali, DIY blogger. Tell me the answer quickly. Try, give it a try at least. Okay, DIY blogger has told C is pituitary gland. Okay. What about others? बाकी भी try करो. C is थैलेमस. नहीं, वो सी थैलेमस है, लेकिन आपको मुझे पोजीशन बतानी है. Try guys. Last 25 seconds. D is thalamus. Okay. Okay, D is thalamus. What about A and B? Quick. A is hypothalamus, यानी कि B हो गया आपका cerebrum. ठीक है, चलिए, let's see the answers. You are saying this is pituitary, this is thalamus, this is hypothalamus, and this is cerebrum. Absolutely correct. Very good, Ashi and DIY blogger. Absolutely right. You guys are बिल्कुल correct. ठीक है, अब mid brain की बात करते हैं. Mid brain is located in the middle of the brain. Do you want to see where the mid brain is? Ta-da! Wow, look at this, so amazing. So ये रहा आपका fore brain, ये रहा आपका hind brain. ये आपने जब ब्रेन को खोला तो आपको मिला मिड ब्रेन, राइट? सो हियर इज वेयर योर मिड ब्रेन इज. दिस इज योर इनसाइड द ब्रेन. कैन यू सी? ये आपका फोर ब्रेन खुल गया. ये जो येलो कलर के बैंड्स हैं, दीज आर योर कॉर्पस कैलोसम. दिस इज योर पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड, ठीक है? और बीच में है आपका मिड ब्रेन. इसके बीच में है आपका मिड ब्रेन. सो लेट्स सी द मिड ब्रेन इन डिटेल. तो अगर हम मिड ब्रेन को देखेंगे, इट इज अ ब्रिज बिटवीन द फोर ब्रेन एंड द हाइड ब्रेन. इट इज कॉल्ड एज द इंफॉर्मेशन हाईवे as it passes information from the other two parts of the brain. Midbrain controls the reflexes of the eyes, it controls hearing, it controls movement of the eyes and sleep wake cycle. When do you sleep, when do you wake up, all of that is controlled by the midbrain. So this is your midbrain. You can see it looks like a bone, it looks like a bone, है ना? Then select the part. Can you spot the midbrain from the given model? So where is the midbrain? See, I've got this tree-like structure. I've got this as cerebrum. I think this will be my midbrain. Am I correct? Am I correct? Is this my midbrain? Yes or no? Ashi, DIY blogger. Is this my midbrain? Very good. Absolutely correct. It is the midbrain. ठीक है? चलो अब मूव करते हैं हम हाइंड ब्रेन की तरफ. सो हाइंड ब्रेन इज लोकेटेड इन द लोअर बैक पार्ट ऑफ द मिड ब्रेन ऑफ द ब्रेन, सॉरी. एंड वेयर इज योर हाइंड ब्रेन? सी, ये रहा आपका हाइंड ब्रेन. सो दिस इज योर हाइंड ब्रेन. दिस पार्ट is called as the cerebellum, जिसको हम we call it as the little brain. It has got hair, tree like structure called as the arbor vitae. This is the pons and the medulla oblongata. So pons varolii, cerebellum and the medulla oblongata. It is more important for the involuntary functions of your body. So heartbeat, breathing, blood pressure, digestion. It controls the involuntary activities in the body. ठीक है? So that is why if any damage happens to the hind brain, the person dies immediately. Why? Because the heartbeat stops, the breathing stops, right? And that is why your hind brain is very, very important. So it controls your breathing, it controls your circulation. Now, the parts of the hind brain, select the parts of the hind brain and drop them at the respective position. तो ये है आपका cerebellum, which will go over here. Now, I'll tell you a very interesting fact. Whenever a person consumes alcohol, the person is not able to walk properly. Whenever a person consumes alcohol, the person is not able to walk straight. The person will walk like this, right? Why? Because whenever a person consumes alcohol, it directly affects the cerebellum. Cerebellum is responsible for controlling your balance, your body balance is controlled by the cerebellum. So whenever a person consumes alcohol, it directly affects the cerebellum and that is why the person is not able to walk properly. So ये यहाँ जाएगा, ये यहाँ जाएगा and that is your hind brain. ठीक है? That's it. So this was a very, very interesting, small, crisp and informative session on the human brain. But जैसा कि मैंने आपको बताया था, I'll tell you something where you can actually go and touch a human brain. You can play with the human brain. The human brain is covered with 3 layers called as the meninges, जिसका नाम है dura mater, pia mater and arachnoid matter. You can actually stretch the dura mater of the human brain. You can also play with the lungs, the liver, the pancreas, the kidneys, etc. Where is this? This is in a place called as the Brain Museum, which is in Bangalore. Yes, Bangalore, the capital city of Karnataka, also called as the Silicon Valley of the South. It has a brain museum which is located in Nimhans. Nimhans is National Institute of Mental Health and Sciences. In Nimhans, there is a brain museum where you can visit absolutely free of cost. Anybody can walk into the brain museum, just find out the perfect days and the timings. You can go in the brain museum, you can take a human brain in your hand, you can play with it, you can touch it, you can see, you can feel its shape. You can also have, you can also touch the human kidney. You can also touch the human lungs, the human meninges which cover the brain, and you get so much of information about the human brain and the human body. So make sure that if you're in Bangalore, you do visit the Brain Museum. It is really a must watch, right? A must visit. Go with your family, go with your friends, and it is going to be super informative, right? With that, guys, we come to the end. Do not forget to connect with us on Telegram and visit the Embibe page, and give this video a big fat thumbs up. Do share this video with your friends and school WhatsApp groups, and subscribe to the channel. Until we meet next, this is Pritesh, your host, your dose, and a proud educator, signing off for now. Take care of yourselves, stay healthy, stay happy, stay blessed, and keep imbibing, because we believe in you.
Keep imbibing. We believe in you.